All right, let's talk about this full moon in Gemini today. Lots of questions around this because a lot of people are talking about just how important this full moon is. It is a supermoon, meaning it's really close to Earth. So when we look at it, it's huge, but it also affects us even more when the moon's gravitational pull, which pulls on our emotional world, is a little bit more activated. So one of the things with this full moon in Gemini is that it is square the nodes. So the lunar nodes, the North Node and South Node, are currently transiting in Pisces and Virgo. They've been there for the whole year. We're gonna finish this up starting next year. So all mutable signs, Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, you've been having this very karmic and dharmic experience over this past year around the eclipses and around this full moon because it's activating our past, South Node, and our future path forward, our North Node. And so this full moon in Gemini really creates a crossroads in which it's saying what old stories, Gemini is mutable air, what old stories, old thoughts, old ways of communicating, old perspectives no longer serve your path forward. And you need to kind of let those narratives, those stories go. Release those outdated stories, outdated ways of thinking, outdated perspectives, and allow for our future path, your future path, to open up for new chapters and new beginnings. So that's going to be the North Node, where we want to evolve and grow, but we do it by understanding our past. So we're at this point where the past, the present, and the future are all colliding with this really potent energy of releasing the past, accepting the present, and moving towards the future. With the sun in Sagittarius opposing the moon in Gemini, Sagittarius is one of the most optimistic signs of the zodiac. So Sag is like, where do you want to grow and expand and explore? And it's waiting for you on that horizon. So in order to get there, though, we really need to understand where you're coming from and what has shaped your narrative thus far. So it is an important full moon for everyone. And yes, we're at this like karmic crossroads. But one of the things I often tell people is it doesn't have to be this dramatic experience. It can be as simple as you wake up this morning or at some point during the day, you have an aha moment like, you know what? I think I'm ready to release this narrative and this story. And you do so, and you let it go, and you take the first step forward towards your future. So don't fear it, work with it.